Let's be brutally honest. America has a burger obsession. We eat 50 billion burgers every year. That's more than 150 burgers per person annually. It's the ultimate comfort food, the drive-through hero, and the solution to every "what should we eat" argument. But here's the thing. Not all burger chains are created equal. Some craft juicy, flame-kissed masterpieces with fresh ingredients that make you close your eyes and savor every bite. Others serve up sad, processed patties on stale buns that leave you questioning your life choices and wondering why you didn't just make a sandwich at home. So today we're doing what desperately needs to be done. We're ranking the signature burgers from America's 15 most famous burger chains from absolute worst to best. We're talking pure taste, fresh ingredients, proper cooking techniques, and the kind of flavor that makes you a regular instead of a regretful one-timer. So subscribe, like, and grab some napkins, because number one is a no-brainer and clearly controversial. Let's start with the most obvious failure. Starting at the bottom, we've got Jack in the Box and their signature Jumbo Jack. The Jumbo Jack looks decent in photos, but one bite tells the whole story. The beef patty tastes like it was cooked 3 hours ago, then reheated in a microwave. It's thin, flavorless, and has the texture of cardboard that's been left in the rain. And here's the real kicker. They drown this sad excuse for a patty in way too much mayo and sauce, clearly trying to mask the fact that their beef has zero flavor. They just dump condiments on it and hope you won't notice the meat tastes terrible. Spoiler alert, we notice. The bun gets soggy within minutes from all that excess sauce, and not in a good juicy burger way, more like a structural failure way. The lettuce is wilted, the tomato is mealy, and the whole thing falls apart before you're halfway done. For the price they're charging, you could get a much better burger literally anywhere else. The Jumbo Jack is jumbo only in name. Everything else about it is disappointingly small. The Whopper lands at number 14, and honestly, this one hurts because it used to be so much better. The flame-grilled flavor is still there, when it's fresh. The problem is consistency. Sometimes you get a Whopper that's actually flame-grilled and tastes amazing. Other times you get something that's been sitting under a heat lamp since the Clinton administration. The beef patty is thin and often dry, the vegetables are hit or miss, and the mayo-heavy sauce can overpower everything else. The sesame seed bun is decent, but it can't save a burger that's fundamentally inconsistent. When the Whopper is good, it's really good. But when it's bad, which is too often, it's just sad. White Castle's slider is a unique experience, but unique doesn't always mean good. These tiny steamed burgers have their place in fast food history, but let's be honest, they're more novelty than quality. The beef patty is paper thin, the onions are overwhelming, and the steamed bun has the texture of wet bread. White Castle sliders are never flipped during cooking. They're steamed for 4.5 minutes over a bed of onions, with holes punched in the patties to let steam through. It's an interesting technique, but it results in a burger that tastes more like onion-flavored steam than actual beef. The flavor is actually decent in small doses, but you need to eat like 6 of them to feel satisfied. And by then, you're just tired of the whole experience. They're cheap, they're fast, but they're not particularly good. The Big Mac sits at number 12, and before you start typing angry comments, hear me out. The Big Mac is iconic, consistent, and familiar, but it's not exceptional. The special sauce is tangy and decent. The sesame seed bun holds up well, but those beef patties are thin and lack any real flavor. It's like eating a condiment sandwich with some meat thrown in as an afterthought. Each Big Mac patty weighs just 1.6 ounces before cooking. That's smaller than most sliders. You're getting 3.2 ounces of beef total, but it's spread across 2 paper-thin patties that get overwhelmed by everything else on the burger. The lettuce adds crunch, the pickles add tang, but the star of the show should be the beef. And it just isn't. The Big Mac is fine, it's reliable, but it's not going to blow your mind. McDonald's invented modern fast food and defined what quick service could be. But somewhere along the way, they became more focused on being a global food assembly line than crafting burgers people actually crave. Sonic's classic burger lands at number 11, and it's a tale of wasted potential. When Sonic gets it right, their burgers are actually pretty good. The beef has decent flavor, the toppings are fresh, and the toasted bun adds nice texture. The problem is that consistency is all over the place. Sonic has over 3,500 locations, but they're almost entirely franchised. That means quality control depends on individual franchise owners who may or may not care about maintaining standards. One location serves you a great burger, the next serves you something that tastes like it was assembled by someone who's never seen a burger before. The drive-in experience is fun, but inconsistent food quality keeps them in the bottom half. It's hard to recommend a chain when you literally don't know what you're going to get from visit to visit. The famous star claims the number 10 spot as a burger with big ambitions but mixed execution. It's no surprise that this fast food go-to rounds out the bottom 5. Carl's Jr. goes for the premium fast food angle, and sometimes it works. The beef patty is thicker than most fast food chains. The special sauce has a decent flavor profile. And when fresh, it's actually a solid burger. You're paying near premium prices for what's essentially a slightly better fast food burger. A famous star with cheese will run you around $8 to $9, which puts it in the same price range as Five Guys or Shake Shack, chains that deliver significantly better ingredients and taste. The famous star is good, but it's not famous level good. When you're charging premium prices, you better deliver premium quality, and Carl's Jr. falls just short of justifying what they're asking you to pay. Wendy's Dave's Single lands at number 9, and this is where things start getting interesting. The fresh, never frozen beef makes a real difference. The square patty has better flavor and texture than most fast food competitors, and the toppings are generally fresh and crisp. But while the beef is better, the overall burger experience is just okay. The bun is basic, the sauce selection is limited, and sometimes the assembly is sloppy. What really holds Wendy's back is their Dave's Single patty weighs in at just a quarter pound before cooking, but after all the cooking, you're left with about 2.5 ounces of actual meat. Not much more substantial than McDonald's despite the fresh, never frozen marketing. Wendy's has the foundation for a great burger with that superior beef quality, but they don't quite stick the landing on execution and value. You can taste the potential, but potential doesn't fill you up or justify the price. Dairy Queen's Deluxe Cheeseburger surprises at number 8. Most people think of DQ for ice cream, but their burgers are actually pretty decent. DQ uses 100% beef patties that are flame grilled, not frozen like many competitors. They also toast their buns, which immediately puts them ahead of chains that serve burgers on cold, untoasted bread. The beef patty has good flavor and is cooked properly more often than not. What really sets DQ apart is their grill and chill locations, over 4,000 of them, where they take the burger game seriously. The cheese melts nicely, the vegetables are fresh, and the whole thing comes together better than you'd expect from an ice cream shop. The real kicker, DQ's Deluxe Cheeseburger often tastes better than burgers from chains that specialize in burgers. While everyone's focused on their blizzards, they've quietly been making solid burgers that don't get the respect they deserve. It's not going to change your life, but it's a reliable, well-executed burger that proves sometimes the best surprises come from the places you least expect to find good food. Freddy's Original Double claims the number 7 spot with their thin, crispy-edged approach to burger making. If you've never heard of Freddy's, don't worry. They're primarily a Midwest chain with about 450 locations across 36 states, concentrated heavily in Kansas, Missouri, and Texas. They started in Wichita in 2002 and have been quietly perfecting the Smashburger technique while bigger chains were still figuring it out. These smashed patties develop incredible crispy edges while staying juicy in the center. They take fresh beef, smash it flat on a 400-degree griddle for exactly 10 seconds, creating maximum surface contact for that Maillard reaction. The result is beef flavor that's concentrated and delicious, with crispy, caramelized edges that pack serious taste. The American cheese melts perfectly over those crispy edges, and their signature steakhouse sauce adds a tangy kick that elevates everything. The thin patties mean you get more surface area for flavor development, and when done right, it's genuinely delicious. The only downside is limited availability. If you don't live in the Midwest or Southwest, you might not have access to Freddy's. But for those who do, this chain demonstrates that sometimes the best burgers come from places you've never heard of. Culver's Butterburger Deluxe earns the number 6 spot, and this is where we start talking about legitimately great burgers. Culver's started in 1984 in Sauk City, Wisconsin, when Craig Culver and his parents opened their first restaurant. Now, with over 900 locations across 26 states, they've built a cult following in the Midwest by doing things the right way. And that Butterburger is the reason why. They use fresh, never-frozen beef that's formed into patties daily and cooked to order on a flat-top grill. But the real game changer is that signature buttered and toasted bun. They literally butter both sides of the bun and toast it on the grill until it's golden brown. This isn't just a gimmick, it adds richness, prevents sogginess, and provides structural integrity that keeps everything together. The Wisconsin cheese is the real deal, creamy, flavorful, and sourced locally when possible. The vegetables are consistently fresh, and everything is assembled with care that you can actually taste. The beef has excellent flavor with proper seasoning, and that buttered bun ties it all together with a rich, indulgent taste. The Butterburger lives up to its name with flavors that feel more like a restaurant burger than fast food. The only thing keeping it from climbing higher is that it can be heavy, and the wait times are longer than typical fast food. But that's because they're actually cooking your burger to order. Smashburger's Classic Smash lands at number 5, representing the best of the better burger movement. Founded in 2007 in Denver by restaurant industry veterans, Smashburger helped pioneer the fast casual burger concept that's now everywhere. With over 230 locations across 35 states, they've proven that the Smashburger technique isn't just a gimmick, it's a superior way to cook beef. Here's the science behind their success. They take a ball of fresh, never-frozen beef and literally smash it onto a 400-degree buttered griddle with a special tool, creating maximum surface contact. This technique triggers the Maillard reaction that creates those incredible, crispy, caramelized edges packed with concentrated beef flavor. The Classic Smash uses certified Angus beef that's seasoned with their signature spice blend, then topped with American cheese, lettuce, tomato, onion, pickles, and their special smash sauce on an artisan bun that's baked fresh daily. The result is a burger where every component serves a purpose. What sets Smashburger apart is consistency. They've systematized the smash technique so well that you get the same crispy-edged, juicy burger whether you're in Colorado or Connecticut. The beef quality is noticeably higher than traditional fast food. The technique maximizes flavor, and the fresh toppings complement rather than overwhelm. This tastes like what fast food burgers should be: fresh ingredients, proper technique, and flavors that actually make you want to take another bite. It's consistently good across locations, which is harder to achieve than it sounds. The Shackburger claims the number 4 spot as gourmet fast food done right. Shake Shack started as a hot dog cart in Madison Square Park in 2001, founded by restaurateur Danny Meyer, who wanted to elevate fast food with fine dining principles. Now with over 400 locations worldwide, they've proven that premium ingredients and careful preparation can work at scale. This burger uses 100% Angus beef that's never frozen, ground fresh, and formed into patties daily. They use a proprietary beef blend with the perfect fat ratio for maximum flavor and juiciness, which makes this burger special. The potato bun isn't just marketing speak, it's actually made with potato flour, creating a soft, slightly sweet texture that perfectly complements the beef without competing with it. The Shack sauce is their secret weapon, a tangy, creamy blend that adds complexity without masking the beef flavor. The American cheese is high quality and melts to creamy perfection, while the lettuce and tomato are sourced from premium suppliers and stay consistently fresh. Every element feels carefully considered, from the beef blend, to the bun choice, to the sauce recipe. It's expensive for fast food, running about $12 to $14 for a burger, but the quality justifies the price. The Shack burger tastes like it was made by people who actually care about burgers, not just profit margins. Five Guys cheeseburger is secure at top 3 with pure, unapologetic indulgence. Founded in 1986 by Jerry and Janie Merle in Arlington, Virginia, Five Guys built their reputation on one simple principle: fresh ingredients, no shortcuts, no compromises. With over 1,700 locations, they've maintained quality by refusing to franchise until 2003 and keeping strict control over suppliers and preparation methods. Their famous cheeseburger has 2 fresh beef patties, never frozen, never pre-formed, hand-pressed from 80/20 ground chuck, and cooked to order on a flat-top grill. The beef comes from cattle raised in the upper Midwest, and they grind it fresh daily. Those aren't just marketing claims. You can taste the difference immediately. The American cheese is real cheese that melts perfectly over the hot patties, and the unlimited toppings are all fresh cut daily. Lettuce, tomatoes, onions, pickles, mushrooms, jalapenos, and more. The sesame seed bun is soft but sturdy enough to handle the generous portions without falling apart. The customization is incredible. You can build exactly the burger you want with fresh ingredients that taste fresh. It's expensive, running $10 to $12 for a cheeseburger, and calorie-dense enough to be a full meal, but when you want a burger that feels like an experience rather than just fast food, Five Guys delivers every single time. Whataburger's signature burger claims the number 2 spot, and Texas pride is absolutely justified here. Founded in 1950 in Corpus Christi by Harmon Dobson, Whataburger isn't just a restaurant in Texas, it's a cultural institution as powerful and beloved as In-N-Out is in California. With over 670 locations primarily across Texas and the South, Whataburger represents everything Texans love: bigger portions, bold flavors, and unapologetic regional pride. This is more than fast food. It's Texas identity on a bun. The orange and white stripes are as recognizable as the state flag, and Texans will defend Whataburger with the same passion they defend barbecue and football. When Chicago-based BDT Capital bought a majority stake in 2019, Texans literally panicked that their beloved chain would be ruined by outsiders. The signature Whataburger delivers on that legendary status. This is a substantial burger with a quarter-pound beef patty that has real flavor and proper seasoning. The fresh vegetables are crisp and flavorful. The American cheese melts beautifully. And that spicy ketchup adds a kick that regular ketchup just can't match. The 5-inch bun is perfectly sized for the generous fillings, and everything stays together despite the burger's impressive size. It's fully customizable with options that put other chains to shame. Consistently good across hundreds of locations, and delivers that satisfying feeling of having eaten a real burger, not just processed fast food. The Whataburger tastes like it was made by people who understand that bigger can be better when you don't sacrifice quality for size. It's Texas-sized in every way that matters, and it's earned every bit of the fierce loyalty it inspires. Taking the #1 spot is In-N-Out's Double Animal Style, and here's why this California stronghold beats even Texas's beloved Whataburger. Founded in 1948 by Harry and Esther Snyder in Baldwin Park, California, In-N-Out has become more than a regional chain. It's a pilgrimage destination. People fly across the country just to eat here. Celebrities post their In-N-Out orders on social media. When they expand to a new state, people literally camp out for grand openings. With over 400 locations across 7 states, they've maintained family ownership and refused to compromise on quality for growth. The Double Animal Style represents everything great about focused execution. 2 fresh, never-frozen beef patties with perfect seasoning, melted American cheese, grilled onions that are caramelized to sweet perfection, extra pickles, and that mysterious tangy spread that ties everything together in harmony. The potato bun is soft but sturdy, toasted just enough to add texture without getting in the way. But the real kicker is this burger tastes identical whether you're in Los Angeles, Las Vegas, or Dallas. That level of consistency while maintaining premium quality is incredibly difficult to achieve, yet In-N-Out nails it every single time. The value is unbeatable too. At around $4 to $5, you're getting restaurant-quality ingredients and preparation at prices that shame the competition. Fresh beef, real potatoes cut daily for fries, and ingredients sourced from California suppliers create a burger experience that justifies the hype and the lines. In-N-Out proves that perfection through simplicity beats variety through compromise. While Whataburger gives you everything, In-N-Out gives you everything you actually need, and does it better than anyone else. There you have it. In-N-Out's Double Animal Style takes the crown as America's best-tasting burger chain offering. From the processed mediocrity at the bottom to the fresh ingredient excellence at the top, this ranking shows that quality still matters to customers. The best chains prioritize fresh ingredients, proper cooking techniques, and consistent execution over gimmicks and marketing. What do you think? Did your favorite chain get robbed, or did we get it right? Let me know in the comments, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more food rankings that settle the debates you didn't know you needed settled.